Pulau Macan village and eco-resort is located within a small archipelago just north of Indonesia's mega capital city, Jakarta. Our social enterprise is built upon foundations of living in harmony with nature and with a respect and appreciation for people of all different backgrounds. Through ecotourism, Pulau Macan aims to introduce our guests to some of the solutions we've applied to make our world a better place. Natural building, intelligent energy, water conservation, waste management, coral conservation, and community development. Our hope is to inspire our guests that living in harmony with nature is one of life's great pleasures. Let me start with the founding story. I think probably like a lot of folks that are in sustainable hospitality, we saw a lot of problems that exist in the world, and we wanted to demonstrate solutions, and we could do so in the best way via an eco-resort. So back in 2007 already, I started Pulau Macan with a couple of friends. From the very beginning, our purpose was not to sort of build an eco-resort, but it was more to build a demonstration of the existing solutions for sustainability. So we wanted to give people a sense of what it feels like to live in a sustainable way. And the hope was that would be so inspiring and such a nice experience that it would actually inspire people to change their lives at least a little bit when they went home from our resort. So that was the intention. And in terms of the sustainability features, there are a number that we're proud of, but the three most salient ones, I would say, are one, clean energy. So we're now 100% solar powered, which is a long journey. We use the equivalent of one air conditioning unit that's on for 24 hours a day. So that's 24 kilowatt hours per day of electricity. So it's incredibly efficient. This is for a team of about 15 people that live on site and up to 25 guests. So our energy use per person per night is incredibly low. So that's one feature, and that took a long time. We don't use ACs, obviously. Everything is using fans. We use energy efficient fridges and light bulbs. So that's a feature that we're really proud of. The second feature that we're really proud of is our use of driftwood. So when we thought about how we're going to build our accommodations, we looked at what was around us. And actually, there's beautiful driftwood that washes up on the shores of the Thousand Islands. And we were able to take these pieces of driftwood and working with workmen, we used some chainsaws and some various woodworking tools, and we're able to build these beautiful driftwood huts. Third feature that we're really proud of, which isn't so much about nature, it's about people. And if you don't take care of your people don't take care of your business. And we've really put a big emphasis on how do we take good care of our team? How do we treat them as family? And their incomes is only a small part of it, but it's significant. So their income among the original team, I think their income has grown by 6 times or 600%, maybe 700% by now. And a lot of those folks are shareholders. That's been a really rewarding experience for everybody. And, it does make it so that our overhead costs are a little higher than usual, but it's something that we can afford to do, especially here in Indonesia. I think our unique selling point for Pulau Macan is really that it's so close to Jakarta, so it's incredibly accessible. And it's so simple. It's so simple, yet so comfortable. The feeling that we want people to have when they come to our place is the feeling of being at home, feeling comfortable enough to relax, to not feel like you're in a fancy resort, but really to feel at home. It's a real treat, especially during COVID, to be able to be out in the open air environment where you do feel at home and yet you feel inspired by all of these incredible solutions that are around you. Our outlook for 2021 is very exciting for us. After having achieved 100% on solar energy, our next two major initiatives are one to become carbon negative, I guess you would say. So instead of having any kind of a carbon footprint, we will actually reverse that carbon footprint. So we're working with an organization now called carbonethics.org, relatively new organization out of Jakarta. And we're focused on blue carbon. So planting mangroves, planting seaweed, planting coral. And it's an incredible organization. So we're mapping out every single detail in terms of our carbon footprint. So not only the fuel that people use, but where we're getting our produce, where we're importing our wine from, all sorts of details that I wouldn't have expected. In terms of water management, we have always collected a little bit of rainwater, and it's impossible on the small island that we're on, which is only 2 hectares, to be able to supply the water that we need completely. So we import a lot of our water from neighboring islands. Not a very sustainable approach. So in the coming year, we are planning to design all of our roofs, to re-outfit some of them to catch rainwater, and to build a couple of ferro cement rainwater collection tanks on the island. The third major thing is about becoming independent in terms of our food production. Obviously, given that we're on a very small island, it's not going to be easy to grow the majority of our food. But this coming year, we're planning to work with Kebun Kumara, a local permaculture organization in Jakarta, to do raised bed gardens and other gardens out there. So this year, with some luck, we'll be 100% powered on solar. We'll have 30% of our food coming from local sources, fish from the local areas, as well as veggies and hopefully some fruits as well. And 100% of our water will be coming from rainwater. That is our hope. So those are the 3 things that we're really excited about in 2021.
Nikoi was started as a bit of an accident, and over the years has grown very organically. Try and look at running Nikoi and not selling it as an eco-resort or its sustainability features. Or what we tried to create is a place that people want to go to, not because it's sustainable, but because it's a place that they want to go to.